Hello fellow hat wearers, it is Nash here from GnashTime, and thank you again for joining me in the Team Fortress 2 weekly update. We got lots of stuff to cover in this weekly update, so let's get right into some new items that Valve's added to Team Fortress 2. Alright, so some of these new items are cross-related to sleeping dogs, so they're kind of a promotion. They look pretty cool, and some of the weapons are pretty darn awesome. So let's get right into some of these. The red tape recorder is a new zapper for the spy. It's really interesting. Instead of it just destroying and zapping a sentry or a teleporter or sentry, it actually reverses the engineering of it. And it does no damage, it just reverses it, and then eventually, if it reverses all the way, it will just reverse back into a toolbox. So it's kind of interesting. Some people are saying it's overpowered. I don't know yet. I have to kind of give it a little more play around and see. And if you want to craft it right now, you need to use 3 spicicles and a reclaimed metal, and you can get your own red tape recorder. Alright, for the heavy, a new item that has been added is the Hoi Long Heat Maker. And this is a very interesting heavy primary weapon. It puts a ring of fire around the heavy, but at a cost of 6 bullets per second. So it looks really cool, and it's really great for if spies come and stab you, because then they'll burn if they get around you because you have a ring of fire. So it's very interesting, a very unique weapon that I haven't seen anything like, and it's kind of interesting to see other characters now having fire weapons. And if you want to craft this, it's 3 family business and 1 reclaimed metal, and you get this Hoi Long Heat Maker. Alright, so for the scout we have the flying guillotine, and this takes place of your secondary weapon. So it's not a melee, it is a secondary throwing weapon. And if you throw it on hit, it bleeds the enemies. At far distance, it will do mini crits, and if the enemy is stunned, it will do 100% critical damage. But the downside to this weapon is there is no random crits, but it is very effective if you're running the Sandman and you bonk and then throw. It would be basically a one-hit kill. And if you want to craft one of these, it's 3 Mad Milks, a reclaimed, and then you get this flying guillotine. Alright, for the pyro, we have the Neon Annihilator. It does 100% critical damage versus wet players, though it does minus 20% damage and there's no random crits. If you want to craft one of these, it is 2 3rd degrees and a reclaimed, and you get this as a nice weapon. Alright, a miscellaneous that has been added is the Triad Trinket. It is for the Scout, Sniper, Spy, Heavy, and Engineer, and it is a cool miscellaneous item that adds a nice little flavor to your character. Alright, the Champ Stamp is a miscellaneous dragon tattoo for the Scout, the Sniper, the Heavy, and the Engineer. It's got really cool dragon designs on it, and it looks really awesome. Alright, next is the Marksman. It's an all-class miscellaneous item, and it's basically just a Groucho glasses just taped together, and it looks really cool. It's got the big nose and mustache and the Coke bottle glasses. Really cool looking miscellaneous item. Next is an all-class hat, the Human Cannonball, and it is basically a stuntman's helmet. It's got 3 designs for it, and go check them out. They look really cool. Alright, so some things have been added to the Manco store as well that haven't been noted here, and that is the QuakeCon bundle and the Triad bundle. They've been added to the Manco store, so go check those out if you want to buy them. So there's been a few little changes added to the game, like for one, entrances to the teleporters now point towards the exits, and now you can't wrench the dispensers and the teleporters during their upgrade animation. And there are just a few other little bug fixes that have been added to the game to make it all around a smoother experience. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this Team Fortress 2 weekly update. If you did, please like and favorite. Leave a comment on what is your favorite newest item added in this update. For me, I'm kind of liking that Hoi Long Heat Maker. It looks pretty darn sweet. Having fire going around the heavy, just so awesome. And if you guys haven't known already, I just got 5,000 subscribers on my Anthony channel, which is just really awesome, and in the next day or so I'll be updating that and putting a video out giving away a brand new PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. So if you haven't already and you don't know about my other channel, go check it out. You might win a PS3 or 360 brand new. So thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you come back next week for another Team Fortress 2 weekly update.